Hi, I'm Gail and welcome back to Low Carb Recipe Ideas. Well, we're going to do a very simple recipe. We're going to make a low carb blue cheese dressing for a salad. Now, one day my husband and I went to the Keg and they served a wedge of lettuce with this blue cheese dressing on top with some bacon bits, and it was absolutely delicious. Now, I'm not a blue cheese lover, but I really liked this. So I just kind of created my own dressing for this same thing they had on their menu. So let's get started and I'll show you how simple it is. Now I've got my Ninja machine out. I'm just going to use the small container. You can use the larger. I upgraded because my other Ninja was the seal was wearing out, and I've had it for years, and I actually really like the older one better, the one that didn't cost as much money. So anyway, I'm going to use this container and I'm going to add in a cup of sour cream. Now I am going to put in half a block of cream cheese, and that works out to be 4 ounces. It's quite sticky here. It's room temperature that I've left it out to just make it so it's not so hard. Now I've got blue cheese. I have 3 tablespoons of blue cheese, and once I get it in here I will show you what I used. Now the kind I bought was Castello blue cheese. There's no carbs in it. It's extra creamy. I picked the extra creamy just because it's softer and it's just going to work a lot better in this recipe. And a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. So I'm just going to push this down in here. And hopefully we can get it all mixed up nicely. So now we're going to put it on the machine, and I'm just going to put the power on and I'm going to pulse it. Now, I want you to know that I ran this for a little bit to make this work, because when you're using this is basically for making smoothies and that kind of stuff. So when you shake it up, you kind of know you've got it all set. But I did stop and I did open it up, and I took my little knife here and I stirred it up a little bit just to make sure that I had all the stuff done. But it's lovely, and it's very creamy, it's smooth, and that's it. And it makes quite a few servings also. So our dressing is all made. Now we have to prepare our lettuce. Now my lettuce is a little small because I peel off leaves when I'm making sandwiches and stuff for my husband and whatever I'm doing with it, or wraps. So we're going to cut off the end. Set that aside. Actually, I'm going to cut off a little bit more here. There, it's better. We'll set that aside, and then we're going to cut this into quarters. Now, normally you would have a bigger head of lettuce, so mine is quite small. But you really don't need, like when they serve at the Keg, it's big, really big. So what we're going to do is you just take your lettuce, set it into your bowl or your plate, whatever you decide you want to do. Now I have measured out a 1/4 of cup of dressing, but I'm not going to use the whole thing because I don't think you need the whole thing. And then you just kind of drizzle it on top. My drizzle didn't work very good there, did it? And then you just put some bacon bits on. And it's absolutely delicious. Now I remember when I ordered it at the Keg, I thought, geez, they didn't put much dressing on, but then I really found that there was tons there. You don't need a lot. So I think we better sample it and see how it tastes. So we're just going to cut into it a little bit and take a little bit off of here. A little bit of dressing on there and your bacon bits. Very nice. Something different. I really enjoyed it at the keg, and I think it tastes almost the same as theirs. So basically all I did for the low-carb blue cheese dressing was 1 cup of sour cream, half a block of cream cheese, which is 4 ounces, 3 tablespoons of blue cheese, and then 1/4 teaspoon of onion salt. It's quite tasty. It's a nice presentation if you have guests over or whatever, and it's so easy because you're just cutting your lettuce in quarters, putting them in a bowl or a plate, and putting your dressing on top and serving with bacon bits. It's so good. Anyway, you take care. Go to my lowcarbrecipe.ideas.com, try this recipe and try my other ones, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.